as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The away team, they lead by 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Miami trails by 11. Durant is out there with Towns. Then it's Richmond. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Robertson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Durant with the steal. Millsap down low. Defended by Durant. And that one's good. Millsap.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Robertson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Westbrook drives in. Misses in close. Pushing it up. Millsap with the steal. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Westbrook. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Out of bounds. Team ball. 3 points, Bulldogs.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Out of bounds.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Richmond against Harden. Durant just inside the line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Towns dishes to Durant. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Durant.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
The first free throw is good.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's Harden with the drive. He dishes it to Westbrook. Stolen by Havlicek. Robertson against Harden. Outside Korver. Durant for 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. They set the pick. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Robertson against Westbrook. Robertson passes to Korver. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Korver's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Durant for And again, Miami with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Harden kicks to Millsap. It's Durant on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Durant. Feeds it to Millsap. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Greg, they might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Here's Korver. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Rose, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Both free throws. Good from Korver.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Harden. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Miami. That's Durant on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
Lets it go with a 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're losing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
Durant kicks to Towns. Inside. Nails it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trailed by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
It's game time now, Kevin. Down 1. They've got enough time to make a couple of passes here to find the open man, but they've got to bury the shot to win the game.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
What's your take, guys?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
It's Harden with the drive. It's good!
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
DJ Cali, Convict Music, we the best, yeah, we taking over, listen.